All right, so like I said, because of the people that join us for the first time and they are hearing this training for the first time, I would like to throw a little light on their definition and what we do. Okay, so now if we hear anything about Forex, okay, as we're talking about Forex, we need to know that Forex is practically foreign exchange. In fact, that's 6 words, Forex. That's word Forex. The 5 abbreviated alphabet stands for foreign exchange. That's what it stands. It stands for foreign exchange. So what foreign exchange actually is that it's an exchange of one country currency with another. They just benchmark in the two country currency for an exchange. You can say dollar for naira or naira for dollar. Okay, so it's when two currencies are being exchanged, just like what the Barreau de Change Aboki people does, bank does, and the rest of them. So it's an exchange. So once an exchange of different country currency happens, it becomes a foreign exchange because it's not local currencies. If I'm changing naira with naira, it's local. So it may be I am purchasing the money, but that is not an exchange. So the full meaning of Forex is foreign exchange, means exchange of one country currency with another. Now, how possible can these action activities be able to allow people to make money? That is why we are here to learn. Okay, so it is possible that these activities of exchange of different country currencies can give us an opportunity for us to leverage and make money as it goes. Now, we know that there is no way this country or the whole world will come and start using one currency. Okay, even when the crypto has come into existence, they still have different coins. So there is no way one currency can rule. It's not possible, okay? So because of that differences in different countries' currencies, there is an exchange that's supposed to go on because people travel, people migrate, and the raw materials for producing some products in different countries where companies and factories are being planted, they need raw materials that are not even growing in their country. So they need importation and exportation. So because of that business relationship, currency has to be exchanged. And because of that, there is a powerful activities that is happening in the foreign forex industry, of which that it has been traced that over $7.3 trillion are exchanging hands on daily basis in the forex industry. So that such opportunity is a question to somebody who said that there is no money somewhere, because actually there is money everywhere, even on the air. Okay, so the problem is, have you discovered how to position yourself and make at least 0.0000001%? If you can take that amount home, that's cool. So it depends on what you want, where you want to go, and the diligence act that you need to follow so that you get there. So in this industry, there is opportunities that you can be in the comfort of your home and you'll be making money through the trades. So you may not have the currencies. You don't need to have the currencies. You don't need to have the commodities physical. You may not even have to put it in a bank. All you need to do is to do what? Is to have an Android phone, download the apps, have a well-recommended broker, which are the middlemen, that will also be your merchant, so that when you are buying, you can sell. When you are selling, you can buy. Okay? So it helps you to do what? To trade. And they have made it more easier that the merchant has provided almost everything for you, even leverage, so that you can be able to stand, has a trading power to execute a trade, and you make money. Now, normal currencies can stop within Monday to Friday, but synthetics like on Deriv, Boom and Crash, and they also well trade synthetics. The pain and gains, they also open both Saturdays and Sunday. Like you can see, market are still going on. All right, so if there is an opportunity in this industry, the question is now, how do we get to leverage those opportunities? It's through learning, through actions. And that is why we created this group, the value class. Why we call it the value class is it carries a high value. If you can see it, it carries a high value. And if you can be committed to this and follow us, I believe that in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you'll become a multi-millionaire if you are not distracted. I repeat, if you are not distracted. Because there are simple things you can do consistently. It will get you to your destination faster than doing the harder thing repeatedly. And it can weigh you down and take you back. So we are going to do it together. We are going to work together, grow together, and achieve great results together. That is why we are here. You might have been a trader before. You might have traded 1 or 2. But I want you to know that making money in trade is highly possible. We have seen it, we have tested it, and it is highly possible. It depends on you, not on anyone but you. Your discipline, your consistency, your persistence will prove you right at the long run. So this industry, you learn how to trade. And how do you trade? Simple. You buy cheap and you sell high. That is simple. You buy cheap and you sell high. You can see that it is the same thing with our physical trade. Our 4 market days, our international market, and the rest of them, every business person wants to buy cheap and sell high. So what you want to do in this trade also is to buy cheap and sell high. But in this industry, you can also sell high before you buy cheap. It's not only when you start with buying cheap to sell high, you can even start with selling high to buy cheap, because when you bring the currency pairs together, anyone you are buying, you are selling the other one. And anyone you are selling, you are also buying the other one automatically or indirectly. So it means that you must first of all know the direction of the market before you engage. So before I started on what Forex is, I said that there are different ways we do analysis. There is different ways we know how will the market move up and how will the market move down. Because if you cannot see it before it happens, there is no business for you making money there. You must first of all see it before you can have it. If you can't see it, you can't have it. You understand? Even in the Bible, God was talking to Abraham. He said, look left and right, look at your right, look at the hills. As far as your eye can see, shall I give unto you. So if you cannot see it, you cannot have it. The real money is on you seeing it before it happens. So what we do here is to make an analysis that will help us to see the market before it happens. For example, if you look at my chart, there are market chart. The market chart is moving up and down, up and down. So someone will be like, I don't understand this, but just zoom your eyes where you see that this market simultaneously went up, went down, went up, went down, went up. When these are price movements, okay? If you cannot see it before it went up, you will not make money. If you cannot see it before you go down, it will not make you will not make money. So your duty is to make an analysis and understand how this market or where this market will go next. If you can see it, then you can make money. So without doing much analysis, I can comfortably say that, well, this market, if it's not too stubborn, is going to go up again. How do I know? Because there are some certain things I've seen that may show that it will go up. Now, what we do is to analyze the previous movement. Because in life, you can predict something by studying the behavior of that thing previously, how it reacted previously. There is a way weather will change now. Somebody will say that it's going to rain, okay, because previously it has repeated that thing. So in this industry, analyzing, you can check the previous movement. That will also help you to know what the market is going to do, because it's repeating some signs, cycle, and structures. So that will help you to know that, okay, this market possibly might do this or do that. All right, so for you to make money, you must first of all learn how to know the direction of the market. That is my point. That's what I mean by, if you cannot see it before it happens, you cannot have it. So every blessed day, opportunity comes in for us to trade, especially when it comes to well trade and derive, because they run trade day to day, go Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so it's very, very important that we understand the direction first, because it will help you to know where the market is going and you will make money. So because of those that are coming for the first time, that is why I started with the simple definition of what Forex is. So in our next class, we can also break it more down so that they will also understand more. But I will give you an assignment to go to study Baby Pips, www.babypips. Go and study those write-ups so that you can learn the basics from there first. It's very, very important. Baby Pips, you can type it on the group, www.babypips.com. Okay, so you go to Google, type it, Baby Pips, then look for Forex, look for the classes. You begin to study the definition of Forex, pips, spread, and a lot of them. Those basics will be there. You need to go and study them. Then also you go to YouTube. Please, anything good does not come easy. You must spend. So if you think that you're not going to spend at all, that is not going to be possible. Okay, so you need to spend to do research also. Burn that data, okay? Go to YouTube, watch the video, the basic of Forex, or you type on the YouTube search, what is Forex, or what is Forex trading. A lot of videos will come up. Watch as many as you can to understand the basics of Forex. Then, after that, you will now watch how to use MT5. You also type on YouTube how to use MT5. Watch several videos on how to use MT5, because you are going to be using MT5 for your trading. Okay, these are the things you are going to watch. I said watch video on the basics of Forex. What is Forex? Then read Baby Pips write up on Forex. The Forex, read Baby Pips write up. Then you need to watch how to use MT5 and also how to use Trading View, because if you have a laptop, a good laptop, you can do the same thing I'm doing on my chart right now with Trading View. Okay, you can do them on Trading View also. So how to use Trading View is also important. So these are the videos you need to watch so that you can know the basics. So we know that where the work is on how to do analysis. Okay, coming on the analysis, you can analyze technically. We call it technical analysis. We also have a fundamental analysis. News, that is news analysis, where you listen to news and get some information. Then you can also watch, we have also psychological or sentimental analysis. where you follow a lot of sentiment of people, what they say about this market to know what the direction of the market is. But the most important one, especially for me, is the technical. Because even the fundamental, which is the news, most times fall to play also with the technical. Okay, so if there is one thing you must learn about analysis is the technical. Like me, I don't follow the news on what they are saying. No. What I follow, if I want to look at the news, I'm not looking at what they are going to say about the news. No, I'm looking at the time they are bringing out the news. The only thing I'm looking at the time is to know when the move in the market will start. Because already I've done the analysis on the technical. So I'll go to the news and look at the time. I said, okay, because of this news, market might want to play very well or move very sharp during this time. Okay, so I will check the kind of news that is coming and I will know the direction I'm expecting through the technical. But the time is one of the most important things I look for at the news. And the second thing I look for at the news is the type of news that is coming. The type of news that is coming. So, but there are people who bring details on the news. They will check the type of news, check last 3 months reactions, what the speaker wants to speak or say, a lot of things, check the country, check a lot of things to come out with some, conviction that this is what is going to happen. Okay, they will check the forecast, they will check everything previous, and to come out with a conclusion that this market is going to be this. And if the result or actual come out positive or negative, this is what the market will do. So a lot of people bring that details on the news. But what works for me very importantly is the technical analysis. See it from the charts and know what the market is expecting to do. Okay. All right. So with this, I think I have said a lot of things that you may like to listen again. That is why we put the record. So after the training, you can watch the record again and again to get some information. Okay. Before I go on, I would like to know if we are still on the same page. Do you people understand? Or is there any question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The yes, sir, is it that you understand or that there is a question?
And I understand. I don't have any question. I'm just hearing all this thing for the first time. So.
Okay. All right. That is fine. So, all right. I can hear you.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
I want
What is it?
to ask, are we going to learn the trading view on our own? Is there a way they are going to put us through in the trading view training or learning?
Okay, so I will teach us. You are going to learn how to trade. It's going to come in badges, okay? In badges by badges, okay? But if I should advise, don't miss our class. The class is very, very important. Every Saturday, make sure you are in the class. We have our Saturday's class. We have our Sunday analysis. Then we'll have on daily basis by 4 o'clock on daily basis every morning, 4 a.m. We'll also have daily analysis to look for a trade that we can capture and enter as the case may be. Okay. Then we're going to do a trading challenge of 31 days trading challenge. And I'm going to challenge you and also ask you to get yourself ready so that you can get registered to all our trading brokers. Our admin and coordinator will help us in the person of Ella. She will help us on the links that we can use to create those accounts. Okay, you are going to have account with Hot Forex. or Forex account. You're going to have account with Deriv. You're going to have account also with Well Trade. Okay, you need to have these 3 accounts ready. If you have one, you can start with us, then get others ready with time. Okay, so because you are going to trade together and you are going to make good money, we're going to challenge you to increase that account, to grow that account within the next 31 days. So you're going to trade with us and you will see actually this amount, can I grow it to so you can see the potentials, okay? That is, we call it our first practical. So every one of you who is going to join us in that 31 days trading challenge, you need to get your account ready because there's so much money to make. Every single day we must trade. Every single day we must trade. Every single day we must trade. So we have long time trading, short time trading, even scalping we can. Okay, so all this is to help you to do what? To build up, get better, and also make money as you are doing that. So we're going to teach you how to trade. That is the answer to your question. But you need to make research on your own to do all those assignments that I gave. Make sure that, because when you come to class, it will open your mind very well to understand more things and even ask more questions. Okay, so I believe in researching while you are learning. Don't just come and learn every day. You just come and hear, but you will not practice it and you will not research. No, it's not going to help you to learn better. So you must do the research even while you are learning. Okay, so another thing you will do is that we want to take this our group to 1,000 in the next 1 month. We want to take this our group to 1,000 participants in the next 1 month. So you share and let other people come and learn. Don't just come only you to learn. You let other people to also do what? To come and learn. We have a lot of programs that will help you to maximize. We are going to line them up simultaneously to make sure that you are trading and you are making money. Okay, so invite people. That is what we mean. And the good news is that after some consideration, speaking with the admin, talking with a lot of people, I have decided to give out this trade free of charge. Okay, so it's totally free, but you are going to do one thing for us, to get your account ready and sign up with the link that our admin is going to send to you personally. You click on the link and sign up, because that link is our partnership link with the broker. So you need to do that as your own sacrifice, so that we will know that we are not teaching strangers, that we are teaching a family member, somebody who is part of our team. Am I making sense?
Okay, sir.
All
This
right, so okay.
hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you, Mr. Ginikanwa, for the insight.
Mr.
This
Solution.
Mr. Solutions for the insight. Thank you so much. And also thank you, Ella. I got the link from Ella. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Then question now, concerning this signing up, what does it entail? Because one of the link Ella sent to me, HFM, I signed up and they are saying fund your wallet. I didn't even understand all those things, so I just look at it. All those I don't understand them.
Okay, so
those things signing up, or how do
when you are signing up with a link to all these brokers, you are creating an account, a live trading account with them. A live trading account with them. It depends on your capacity. Okay, how much you want to start with, because we are taking you on a live trade. So it's not a demo. that you are going to trade is a live trade, so that you make money, you withdraw it, and you enjoy it. So these three brokers will be sending our signals through them, because some of the signal we send can fall on the web trade platform, which we have the flips, we have the FX volumes, we have the pain and gains commodities. Then on the derivative, we have the synthetics, which is the volatilities, we have the boom and crash. Then on the hot forex, we have the gold, we have the currency pairs that you can also trade. So most of this analysis and the signal we're going to drop may come on any of them, so that you will have a live account you can use to trade them and make money together with us. So the minimum amount you can fund on those accounts should be $100. $100 on those accounts. Each and every one of them, minimum is $100. But advisedly, if you have up to that, advisedly from 400, 500, 1,000, it depends on your capacity. But advisedly, you can fund up to 300, 400 above. But if you don't have up to that, just make sure that the minimum is $100. So for the three, if you have this, for those three, it can take you $100. But if you are not buoyant to start the three immediately, start with one. Later you do two or three, or make. But if you have the money to do the three, do it. Then if you can take it to $400 or $300, that is fine, because it's going to help you to make a reasonable amount of money. Now, what we do is we are going to do a practical of, or a calculation of, how possible we can grow those accounts. Okay, but simple, but you need consistency. Okay, simple things may be hard to do if it is neglected or flouted. Okay, so we need to understand that the power that will cause these things to be very, very accurate and sustainable is when discipline and consistency is involved. Okay, so we're going to do our best to maintain that discipline. So I normally ask people, can you make a percent or 2% or 5% of your capital on daily basis? It is actually very, very simple, but it is not easy, because the consistency is what matters. And most times, because of you don't have a lot of capital, it cannot be able to work out. That is why I say minimum of $100. Now, what we do is we will calculate a $100 profit. We use $100 as an example to calculate, so that we can see how possible we can grow the account on monthly basis. Okay, so if we have $100 on your account and you are supposed to make 5% daily, but let's take it out on 5%. Let's not do 5%. Let's assume that 5% would be very difficult. So let's say 2% of that $100 on daily basis. So the 2% of $100 is how much? It is $2. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, so now if you have $2 to make from the $100 on daily basis, you will discover that $2 on daily basis will get you to $60 on 30 days, 1 month period. $60, which is more than half of your capital. So we assume that at the end of the month, you must have made up to 50% of your capital. 50%, doing 2% every day. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now let's assume that 2%, that some days it will not happen. Why some days it will happen? Some days you even make loss. Yes, there are loss days. So I will have to be real. So there are some days you make loss. There are some days you make profit. But let's say that 2% does not accurate very well. So at the end of the day, at the end of the month, you make 35% instead of 60%. So that means that if you do that accurately, at the end of every 3 months, which is more than, because we do not calculate the compounding. If we do the compounding, you see how much you're going to make on a monthly basis. But let's say at the end of every 3 months, you have doubled your account. Every 3 months, your account is doubled. So if you start with $100, it means that in the next 3 months, you must double your account to $200. The next 3 months again, you must have doubled your account to $400. That is 6 months. So the next 3 months again, you must have doubled your account to $800. And the remaining 3 months, you must have doubled it to $1,600. That is a year earning. Now, how much do you start with $100? How much do you make? You make 1,500% in a year. 1,500% in a year. What does it mean? It means that it's a good business. A business you started with and you make 1,500% in a year is a very wonderful business. Very fast growing business. Now we are talking about the space of 4 years. So how can you become a millionaire in the space of 4 years? Trading, being a trader. Now look at it. The next 1 year you make $1,500. Take $1,600. Take $600 out of it as your settlement for the year. The next year you start with $1,000. Do the same thing with $1,000. It's going to take you to $16,000. $16,000 the next year. $16,000, you're going to settle yourself with $6,000 and remain $10,000. So the third year, that $10,000 has to grow to $160,000. That is the third year, $160,000. Take $60,000 out of it and maintain $100 for the last 4 years, for the last 1 year, that make it the fourth year. That will take you to $1.6 million. $1.6 million. Now, if you achieve $1.6 million in Naira, that is billions of Naira. You're a multi-billionaire in Naira already. And you're also a millionaire in dollar. This is a journey of 4 years. Now, a lot of us has finished school some years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years ago. Just ask yourself, what do you really achieve this period? Okay, so I'm trying to open your eyes to see the possibility of what you can do and you can enjoy. So it's an industry that has the capacity to make you a multi-millionaire. All you need to do is to do what? Is to stay focused, be committed, and do the right thing. In the course of training or in the course of trading, some of you will make a mistake that will cost you your account, that you will lose the $100. But in that, encourage yourself, cry if you have to cry, and get yourself back and hit your chest and say, I can do it. When you remember the outcome, what is going to come out, you continue. Get another phone and start again. But don't repeat that mistake again. Learn from your mistake. It's very, very wrong for you to repeat a mistake several times. So I encourage you that the moving or the going is not going to be that smooth. It's going to be challenging, but if you stay focused and committed, you will see the outcome. The first 1 year may not look reasonable because that 1,600 may not look much. After all, it's just few amounts above 2 million. So it may not look big to you I think the second year or the third year will start looking very healthy and powerful, especially when you cash out $60,000 out and you still have $100 to trade again. So a time will come when you now grow your account, you have $1 million in each of these accounts or each of these brokers, and you are trading. That period, making 1% daily or weekly is a hell of money. Imagine 1% of $1 million is $10,000. So imagine when you are making 15 million or over 15 million on weekly basis or on daily basis. I don't want to blow your mind, but I'm telling you, somebody is actually making 100 million on daily basis. I don't know how you can accept it or how you can phantom or assimilate it or believe it, but know that somebody is making even 100 million every single hour. A human being. So it's not out of place if you make such money. And believe me, if you have a good attitude, nobody is going to kidnap you if you're making such money. And you still be you. Your fresh, you still look like you. You not grow taller, you not grow shorter, you not be failer, unless you want to have that attitude that will attract people to do what, to start hunting you. But I believe that one of the things Forex will teach you is to have a good attitude. So that no matter how much you make, you can calm down. Because if you cannot calm down when you are getting bigger money, you blow yourself up. You blow yourself up. So this is a big industry where attitude is more important than any other thing. So you must have good attitude. Okay? Even as you are growing to make money. So I want to know how many people are going to join us on this exercise, trading exercise. How many of us? So that I will know how our preparation will be. How many of us?
Excuse me, sir.
All right, I can hear you.
Let me say the $100. I just calculated this by what dollar is to naira now. It's quite a money. So I was like, so anything less than $100 cannot go. Then secondly, can you help us with video on how to fund the wallet? Because that $100 is approximately within 160 to 170,000, depending on what dollar is to naira at the time the person is buying it. So can you help us with video on it?
Okay, we're going to send you videos on how to do all those things. First of all, we'll send you the link. Then we'll send you how to do the registration. Okay, so then you will send you videos on how to fund them. If you want to fund with Naira or if you want to fund with crypto, anyone will send you videos on how to do that so that you can be able to set your account up. So that is Ella will be taking care of all those things. She'll make sure she'll provide you with the right assistant to get your account ready. Okay, so that you can be able to join the exercise. The money is very, very big. That $100 will look big, is very big, depending on how you see it. It can be big, it can be very small, but it depends on how you see it, okay? If you see the money as money you want to go and eat chicken at the Chicken Republic, spending 160 is a way big of money, you know, or shopping or sitting down in a restaurant or in a supermarket to make 160. In fact, it will fill a very big basket if you're making that kind of shopping. So it's a big amount. But if you're using it to set up a business, I don't think it can rent a shop or to put goods inside it. So it's going to be a very big small. You're going to find it difficult using such amount to establish a business, okay? So what we are doing is business. Full straight is a business. So that minimum is something that can help you to do what, make a reasonable amount and to stay away from unnecessary losses. Okay.
Sir, if somebody could borrow this kind of money and start this business, is there that assurance that the person will not lose out? That
No.
if you start,
no, you are the one that will.
what are the
You are the
chances
one.
that the person will lose out? And the chances that the person, is it 50-50?
You are the one that will blow or lose the money. So we are not giving you 50-50 chances. If it is 50-50 chances, then what we are doing is gambling. Okay, so it's no longer business. So every business has a gambling activities on it. If you are entering a business and you are not able to analyze it very well and know if this business is going to give you profit very well, you are doing gambling. You are just risking the money 50-50. It may work or it may not work. So what we do here is not 50-50 chance. If it's 50-50 chance, then it's gambling. That's why some people say that forex trading or trading is gambling. No, it's not gambling. But people can gamble it because there's a lot of people that does 50-50. Okay? They don't know what they are doing. In fact, 75% of traders are gamblers. They don't even know their left from their right. They will start engaging, doing a lot of things, and they don't have a mentor. They don't have somebody who guide them or who carry them along. So they gamble it. So it's you that will decide whether you are going to gamble your money or not. So we are not asking you to gamble your money. That is why you must stick to our rules and principles so that will not be gambling. So when we trade with a risk to reward ratio that will help you to have a consistent flow of a profit or increase. Now, for example, if you are going to risk, you want to risk $1 and you must check that trade to know if this trade you are risking $1, can it give you at least up to 1:2, which is, can you give you up to $2 if it comes to profit? So if every trade you are entering are coming up with $2 profit when you are risking $1, then even if you trade 10 and you lose 5 and you win 5, you are still in profit because you will lose $5 and make profit of $10. If you minus $5 that you lost from the $10 that you win, you are still in $5 profit. That is the risk to reward ratio. Now, another thing is our analysis. Our analysis is 80%, 85% accuracy. It is not 100%. We are not the one controlling the market. It is only 80, 85%. I don't rank it 90 or 95. And I cannot deceive you. There are people that will see our strategy, they will rank it 98% or 99%. It is for them. But what I'd like to be very, very sincere and practical with you, I only rank it, my own ranking for it is 80, 85. I don't rank it 90, 95, or 100. So some people will say you that they have a strategy that is 100%. Even that they're 100%, if you bring it with my own or our own, you see that their own is, you can even rank their own 60%, not even up to 70%. But anytime you are trading and you have 60% trading strategy that is consistent, you are good to trade because you have to reach the reward ratio and you have 60% accuracy. That means if you trade 10 trade, you should win 6 and lose 4. If you trade 100 trade, you should win 60 and lose 40. Then the risk to reward ratio, when you are winning, you win times 2. So some of our trade, the winning ratio is times 3, times 4, times 5, even times 8. So that is why it's not gambling and it's not 50-50. So, but you can choose to gamble it because some people, once they fund their account, they'll be under pressure to make money by all means. They'll be entering market anyhow, even when you don't tell them to enter, even when they are not, because they have control over the market, they have their trade with their phone. They'll start entering market anyhow. You come tomorrow, how far about your account? Say, sir, the thing, you get one mistake, what I do, the thing don't reduce to this or don't reduce to that. And you know, as the devil may do, he may do it the first time and increase the account. Let's say we are entering a trade and we are supposed to use 0.01 to risk it. And he saw that this trade, the first time it goes well. The second one, he said, hey, I didn't mean I increase this thing, I will make better money. And you can't increase them, knowing fully well that the account cannot carry it. And they go increase them. From your back, you go know. And others will make $10. Him, he will make $20. He will say, wow. The next time he will do that, he will make another $20. Wow. That is spell that is being casted on that person. The next thing you hear is that the account will blow because he may like to increase it up a little bit again. Before you know it, increase up a little bit, forgetting the account cannot carry it. And when the day of loss will come, he will not lose $10 or $20. He will lose 100 and something. So it's you that will choose not to gamble it. So if you know that you borrow money from somebody, don't gamble it. Even if it's your money, it's your hard-earned money, not you didn't pick it on the floor. I've not seen people that every day they pick money from the ground. No, you have to do what you have to manage it very well. Do the right thing. Follow us very well. Don't do Shebina your money, Shebina your account. I can trade anyhow. No, follow us. You will get where we are going. Okay, so there is risk there, but it is calculated risk, not gambling risk, not 50-50. It's calculated risk. That money you put there, $100, you cannot blow it overnight. You can choose to risk $3, $5 in a one trade or two trade. It will still remain $95. But if you want to blow it within 1 hour, you can increase a higher volume and enter. You will see that $100 within some seconds it will disappear. So you have to obey the principle, use the right volume to enter. And enter when we say you should enter, buy when we say you should buy, if you have not learned, until you master. Okay? And don't, because the way the money go the sweet as we are making it, you will not take it for granted and start want to do unnecessary. Once you compromise the principle, you will pay with your money because you are going to lose. Am I making sense?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so it depends on what you are doing, and don't borrow a short-time loan. They say you want to borrow somebody money, or say you want to borrow a short time to give the market time to compound. Don't borrow somebody that you pay him next month. No. And the over interest, the interest that is high. No. It's either the person is helping you out, later you give him back the same amount. Don't go and put yourself under pressure, because if you do anything that will affect your emotion, that is when you will be in a hurry to make money by all means. So there are some days that market will not go well to make profit. We want to make profit that day by force. No, those are the things that affect African when they are trading, because they attach it with so many pressure. Do you understand? All right, I think I have answered your question very well. Is there any other question? Today is our introduction class. So, any other question? All right, so how many of us are ready to do this exercise? So we can fix a date, we start. How many of us are willing to join us in this exercise? Let me hear from you.
I'm willing to join, but I don't know if shift it up to a week or 2 weeks because of the
No,
money involved.
no, it
I'm
will be
talking
very
about
fast.
the trading. I'm not talking about the learning aspect. I'm talking about
And we have
the
started the learning already. We have started the learning already. So you know our time, Saturday, Sunday, then on daily basis, 4 o'clock every morning. But those one are for those that have funded their account, that are trading. Those ones that have funded their account, they can join our analysis, because there is no need that you join, you doesn't have any money to trade on that 4 o'clock. Okay? So we can, our training is Saturday, analysis on Sunday every week. So let's take note of that. All right, so let me do, before I round up, let me do a training on support and resistance. Support and resistance. Let me just
Hello,
do.
sir. Please, I want to. Hello, sir. Hello, good afternoon,
Okay.
sir. Please, I
Good
want to
afternoon.
ask, how much is $100 equivalent of it in naira, please?
I think it's 150 something, or 160 is leveraging on that, is ranging on that amount, 150 something or 160. So let's just call it approximately 160. So you can budget it $160,000, $100. That is within that neighborhood. That is $100 in Naira. You can budget it that. Okay. So, and also the way you are putting it is also the way you remove it. The equivalent will be very sweet for you. All right, so you can reserve your question before the end of the class. You can also ask your question, okay? Are we together?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Okay, so let's look at support and resistance. What is support
Yes, sir.
and resistance? Okay, do you want to say something?
No, sir.
All right, so let's look at support and resistance and what is support and resistance and what
No,
is
sir. No, sir.
all right. So let's talk about support and resistance. Now, when it comes to trading, remember that we look at the chart. So all these things you see is the chart. We look at the chart to know what the market is doing. And when you look at the chart, if you look at the vertical line at my right hand, you see that those ones are the prices. While if you look at the horizontal at the bottom, you see that those ones are the time and date. Okay, time. Call it the time, okay? Then when you look at inside it, you see the candlestick chart that shows the prices and the time. Now let's look at this particular market at the point where it is. You can see this red line. This red line, that is the price line, okay? If you look at that vertical line on the left, you see that it is pointing at 99,870 amount of the price. So you see the dollar, this is dollar price, okay? This is dollar price. Now, when you look at the down, you see the date. So if I put my line exactly at that place, you see that the date is 3rd of what? 3rd of May, 2025. Is today 3rd of May?
Okay.
Is today 3rd of May?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it's 2nd. Okay, so this month done the run. So if you look at it now, you see that is currently on today, which is if you check the time might be showing 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. That is what is showing. I think my system time is showing 2 o'clock, but is 1 o'clock it should be showing, but my system time could be a little bit faster. So it's showing 2 o'clock. It's saying this is the exact time where this price is. So if I look back and look at this long big candle, if I place it there, you see that this long big candle is also showing me today, which is 3rd of May, but the time is 9:15. So that means in my own time, it should be on my phone, it should be 8 o'clock or 15 minutes after 8. That was when this candle started forming and took time to form, because this candle is a 15 minutes candle. So I set it on 15 minutes candle. If I want to put it on 1 hour, I can click here and check the 1 hour candle. It will change. Do you see how it's changing? Okay. So now it is on 1 hour time frame. So each one takes 1 hour to form. Each one takes 1 hour to form. Now zooming it in or out will help you to see the major direction of what the market is. Now, I don't want to complicate you because this is a new, some people are new, but what I want to point out is the support and the resistance zone. The support and the resistance zone, okay? So now, if we have a support and resistance zone, what does it mean? Support and resistance zone are the levels of reversal. They are the levels where markets can reverse. Instead of going down, like right now, you see that the market is going down. This market is throwing down with speed. It's going down with speed. Now, there are levels that it can get to, it start reversing, like this place. It can start reverse, it can start reverse here or here. So there are levels we look at that the market can reverse. Now, when we talk about support, support means the level that the market will reverse. Anytime the market is going down, where will it hit and reverse back up? When we talk about resistance, we're talking about when the market is going up, where will it hit and reverse and start going down? Okay, those are the levels of significant reversal. Now, let me use a ball, throwing ball, as an example. If I throw a ball now on the floor will support it and it will bounce up. So it depends on the speed he used to land on the floor. That will also depend on the speed he can use to reverse back. Okay, so if I throw a ball on the floor, the floor will support that ball to bounce back. So anything that supports a market or cause a market movement to reverse from down up, it means it is a support. Then when it's going up with that speed, if the ball wants to go up and go very high, there is a roof in a building that can resist it. So the roof will stop the ball from going more high and push the ball down. So the roof in this case now is the resistance, but it reverses a market from going up and it starts going down. Then the floor is the support because it supports a market from going more than support it to bounce up back. So this is a simple explanation of what support and resistance is. Another example I will give us is when you are entering a market, a bus, okay, in Enugu, I don't know that state, but in Enugu, there has a rule of bus stop where the buses will stop. Okay, so they have bus stops. So if you want to wait for a bus, you have to go to the bus stop and wait. You cannot start in the middle of the road and once the bus is passing, you just jump in and enter. You have an accident, you can crash or the bus will crash. It's trying to dodge you. So you have to first of all go to a bus stop and wait. So when it comes to trading, you don't just jump into the market. No, you need to first of all go to the nearest bus stop where that bus is going to come and meet you. Go to the nearest bus stop and wait for the market to come there and meet you so that you can buy or you can sell. It depends on what you want to do. Now, if you are to sell, you will go to resistance and waiting for the market to come and meet you at the nearest resistance so that you can sell, go down. But if you are to buy, you go to the nearest support and wait at the nearest support so that you can do what? You can buy. So you must first of all know what you are targeting and know where you are going to wait for it. Buyers wait at what? At support. Sellers wait at what? At resistance. That is why when the market comes to resistance, it starts reversing because sellers are there placing trade with their liquidity. So in the market, what pushes the market is the money that enters the market. So if 10 million is buying and they came to a resistance, half of that 10 million will remove their money. It will remain 5 million. And another 20 million are waiting at that resistance to sell. So you notice that immediately you get to resistance, by the time the half of the 10 million that was buying remove their 5 million, and by the time that new sellers that want to sell at resistance engage trades and that 15 million enters, it will turn up to 20 million that is on what? On sell. And let's say 2 million can be on buy. That 2 million cannot hold the market to continue going. Market must definitely reverse because heavy volume is on the sell. So when you see this market now pushing down, it means that heavy volume is on the sell. heavy volume of money is on the sell. People are selling. And when you see it going up, it means that heavy volume are on the buy. So the market moves to the direction either up or down, depending on the volumes that is entering. So you can be a buyer, you can be a seller. So I call it two teams, the buy team and the sell team. The sell team is making sure that the market price is what is going down, while the buy team is making sure that the market price is going up. So anytime there is so much money on sell, the price will go down. And anytime there is so much money on the buy, the price will go up. Now, it is normal economy than what they taught us in school and in our 4 market days in our villages. Because the higher in the demand, the higher what? The higher the price. But the higher the supply, the lesser the price. So if the people that are selling goods come to market with a lot of plenty goods and buyers do not come much, what do you think that happens to the market that day? The good price will go down because the buyers will be doing younger. But I mean, said this one 2,000. He said, good. What did they say? 8,000. Now they price me 2,000. I said, madam, if you know one sell, you talk. They will just the price anyhow because they knew that plenty people come home with what? With goods. And some people have needs that they want to settle. Okay. So they must sell that goods no matter the price. But if the day plenty buyers come and a few people carry goods come, hey, you go see the amount of goods that day. Do you understand? So there was a time I used to buy Gary at a market in Ebonyi State. So I used to call the people there. How much did they sell? How was the market last 4 days market? So that I will know how the market will be today or the next market. Because if plenty people come to buy that last market, there are possibilities that this market, that the sellers will hear, plenty people come, Gary was increased your last market, so sellers will go to farm and harvest their cassava and do Gary so that they will come and sell it this market. And buyers will not come much because already last time they have come plenty to buy. So that is when I will go market to buy because I'll be a celebrity buyer when I get there. Everybody will be, do you want to buy? We want to buy. So it also the same way in the market. So when you look at the market, you first of all know what has happened before so that you will know what will happen again. Okay. So, but you must position yourself at support or resistance zone. Am I making sense?
Yes.
All right. Now, for you now to know how to use support and resistance, you need to first of all know the direction of the market first. Okay? You need to know the direction of the market first. If you don't know the direction of the market, you cannot know how to buy or how to sell. Okay, so I think the next class, next week, we're going to talk about the trend so that you first of all know the direction of the market before you will know the support and resistance for you to place a market. Now, when I said the direction of the market, if the market is going down, you will always be looking for what? A resistance to sell. If the market is going down, let's say this market is going down, it went down, allow the market to reverse and go to a resistance. Because for this down that this market come to, there is a hidden resistance somewhere. As he went down, he printed a resistance as he went down. So you need to wait for the market to reverse and go to that resistance. Although you know that this market is a downtrend. So you now wait for the resistance so that you can sell. The more it went down, you went again for another resistance so you can sell. Okay? But if it is going up, You need to wait at a support, let him reverse at a support because he must produce a support somewhere as he went up. So you look for a support to buy. And if he went up again, look for a support somewhere to wait for him so that when it comes down, it will do what? It would be supported and it will go up again. So you need to first of all identify this side is going either up or down. Then, but when the market is going sideways, ranging, it's not going up, it's not going down, it's just ranging. Just ignore the market if you can and wait for him to break out of the range so that you know the direction. But if you want to scalp it, you go to smaller time frame and look for the trend also to do its support and resistance with. Okay, so that will help you to know what the market is doing. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
It's like this market now, like this market we are seeing here. This market, it has pushed the first up here because in my analysis, there's what I call for every first push, fast move, there must be a second fast move. So he has done the first fast move up and he's doing correction. So in my rule, when it comes to in-depth training, which is our intermediate class or master class, there are things you see in the market and you become a magician analyzing market, okay? You get to that level, but you need to. So when I look at this market, what I'm seeing is what would I call it? A disguise move. The market is running a disguise move because when it comes to analysis, especially technical analysis, it is logical. You must make sure you learn the logics in the market. The market will bring a lot of logic for you. So you must learn how it plays its logic. So this market is playing a logic here right now. It doesn't move simple move. So, but I know that in my analysis that every first impulsive wave must have a second impulsive wave. So, but he has not printed that second impulsive wave. Anything that happened in between is a correction. So what is printing right now is a correction. It has not printed that impulsive. And somebody will say, how do I know that the impulsive wave has not come? What about this one that went up? What about this one that went up? No, they are not impulsive wave. Because a correction must also have three waves. A correction cannot have one wave. So this thing you see here, 1, 2, 3 is a correction, and this down is also a correction. So there is a correction in this correction. Now, this last wave is throwing that is the third wave of this correction. 1, 2, 3 correction, 1. So what I'm seeing here in-depthly, let me take this out. What I'm seeing here in this correction, that is why I say is a logic move. It's playing out a logic move. What I'm seeing here is 1, 2, 3. Now, whatever that happens here is a correction, is a three-wave correction, which I can see as 1, 2, 3. And it's a running flat, correction. This is the first impulse, this is the correction, this is the second impulse. And all of them, comparing it to this one that moves up, is still a correction. So my point is that this market that is going down must still push up. For this up now, I'm still expecting another up move. I'm still expecting another up move. But that up move may not come to break this high. It may stop here or here. It may not come to break this. So I'm going to wait for this market where it's going to reverse. Now, for it to reverse, it must reverse below this level. It must break this level, this low, before reversing. Okay, so that it will look sharp. Now, if you break this level, the nearest support that is going to hit is this place. This is the nearest support. This is the nearest support. And also this is the last nearest support. So these two lines, these two support are the nearest support. But I'm going to take my advances on this when I get to this place. So the point is that I'm going to wait for the market to land on this place. Let me clear all. So I'm going to wait for the market to land on this place. So if I see the market land on this place, that will be my area of expecting the market to reverse. And if that market will reverse to my test, I believe that that market will reverse exactly to this level. Let me bring it here. The market will may reverse to this level. It may not break this high. So because it may not break this high, the moment I see something like this, I will run, because the market is definitely coming to break this low. It's coming to break this last low. But there will be a reversal first before it happens. There will be a reversal first before it happens, because it has introduced a sign of running flat pattern. So it's still going to go down. Sure. It's still going to go down, sure. But I can trade the second impulse. This one, I can still trade it. Once it gets here, I will take it to small time frame and look for my entry. Once it gets to the small time frame, 15 minutes or 5 minutes will help me. I'll look for my sharp entry and I'll budget it. Once I can get it budgeted out to push up, fine. I'll take my profit above it. So if you are ready for this challenge, I'm going to promise you that you are going to build your financial portfolio. Honestly, you are going to build it. You'll be surprised and amazed how possible it is for you to do such magic. Okay? Remember, 2% can give you, every day can give you 60% in a month. But we are working with, let's say there is losses some days. We are working with possibility. So in 3 days, you have to double your account. In 3 days, you must have doubled your account. There are some period that in that, 3 months, there are some period in that 3 months, you must have doubled it times 3 or 4. But we are just saying in 3 months, at least, double it to 100%. Just once, double it once. Okay? That will help you to make a good profit. At the start, it may not look big, but when it gets to bigger amounts, at some level, it will look very sweet. You will see that you are making cool profit, even as you are trading. So I want to tell us lastly that trading is a hustle. Trading is a hustle. There are 3 things I do. I do investments, I trade, I run affiliate. So these are the 3 things I do: investment, trade, and I also run affiliate. So there is an investment, other investment I place in. That's my trade is my hustle. So my trade is my hustle, where I hustle day to day to make profit. But I also invest. When I make some profit from trade, I also invest so that my money will also be working for me. And also I do affiliate so that I can leverage from people's efforts. Okay, so these are the ways I build my financial portfolio, so that even if I do not make enough profit trading, I know that still I have something that is coming, even if it's small, but it is consistent. Okay, in trade you can lose. In investment also you can lose. In affiliate you can lose, or you may not lose, or you may not make enough profit. That one depends on your hard work. Okay, your ability to convince people, to communicate to people, and the rest of them. Because everything we do right now in this dispensation has a referral or affiliate bonuses. So we leverage on it. So these are the 3 things I do to build my financial profit. And I encourage you, if you start with trading, or if you start, also have it in your mind that you need to build some investment that will be giving you some money on daily basis, monthly basis, depending on how much you invest. Okay, so we'll be opening some opportunity for us here, but let's start first with trade. All right, so I would like to welcome some people in our midst. We have the person of Mr. Williams in our midst. Mr. Williams, Good afternoon, sir. I just want to acknowledge some people in our midst who has been following us for some time now. They are family members in our trading. So, Mr. Williams, you are highly welcome. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. No, the network has been disturbing me. It has been lagging.
Okay, so sorry about that. So I also have his wife with us, Madam Chizzy. Madam Chizzy, you are welcome. These are couple traders. Both of them trade.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm just imagining what the children will be when they grow up. Well done.
There will be traders too. All right, sir,
They
thank
must
you.
be traders. They must be traders too. All right, I have a lot of people to acknowledge, but I think I'll leave that for now so that we can handle question and answer. So that if there is any question, we can be able to handle before we call it a day. All right, so is there any question that we need to treat? Any question? Okay, if there's no question, let's quickly run.
Okay, sir. I have a question, sir.
Okay, what is the question, Mr. Kenzie?
Okay, sir. Hello, are you hearing me? The challenge that you said that we are going to have, is it that it's just going to be for the 1 month, or is it going to be consistent?
Okay, what we're doing is 1 month for now. After the 1 month, you also be trading with us. As long as you have a funded account, feel free to trade with us, okay? Feel free to chat us. We'll add it to our trading house, okay? Apart from this, the value class, we have our value trading house. So that value trading house, that is where we drop our signals, and also that is where we run training on daily basis. So if you have a running account, you get to meet or chat Ella or any of the admin. Ella is there, Madam Chizzy is there, I think Honorable Opoto is there, I think. But chat any of them, especially Ella, ask Ella. So she's very active right now. So ask Ella about it so she can cue you in. It's not just for the 1 month, okay? It is for the 4 years we are running. We want to share a 4 years testimony. Once from this our group, in the next 4 years, somebody will say that I have $1 million account I'm trading today, courtesy of what we are doing here. So I want that testimonies to come up, okay? And also, as you are growing, you have other people that you are carrying along with you that also grow with you. So it's not only for 4 months, for the 1 month, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. So let's do a little introduction before we conclude. So let's start our introduction. We have, okay, sorry, yes? Engineer Sunday, you can speak.
I think I have a question.
All right.
Okay, I have a question, sir.
All right.
When you were drawing the line for support and the resistance zone, the support zone,
okay,
you said something about looking for where the nearest support is. So I want to ask, how do you know the particular candlestick that is at the lowest, that is the nearest support zone? Because there are most of the candlesticks that you jumped that are closer to this particular last candlestick, and you jumped it to the lower part. So how do you possibly know the ones that maybe possible support zone?
Okay, it's very, very correct. What the question you asked is a very good question, and I like that. So what I mean is, this is an introduction. When we talk about the real support and resistance, I think your mind will want to blow, but let's be taking it gradually, okay? So what I actually do now is I look backward, I look back, the nearest. I don't want to use this because it has touched this already. So obviously it should reverse. more before going down, but this is not the target. This is a liquidity, so this is meant to be cleared. So the market is meant to move below this zone. So I don't want to touch it because even this one has reacted to previous. So what I did is that I just look at the previous here and I saw liquidity rejections here. I use it to draw the first line. The second one, there is liquidity here, a reversal, significant reversal. In fact, this can be the bottom of which this wave started. So I draw the line there. Now, the main important one is this, because why I'm choosing this is because there are liquidity that it can clear, then touch here. And because you need to throw another, this impulsive wave, you may not want to drag it to down here. It will look so long. This correction now will be thwarted and obstructed. So you may want to reverse immediately at this level. So immediately clear these liquidities, grab all this liquidity because so many of these people put their stop loss below here. So you can use this last one. Once you clear this last one, boom, it will start going up. Okay, so on that up will be to do this second wave. And once it does that, the main down move will start because it definitely is going to go down. For this down, there should be another down. So, but how I pointed this particular support or resistance is based on these previous rejections here, that is closer. Okay, but when it comes to the in-depth, the intermediate class, there are resistance we use, strong resistance. We have the engulfing candles that point to resistance. We have the that point the support, engulfing candle also that point the support. So it is most time it is hidden. Most time it is hidden. But when we spot it, we'll be able to see where they hide that resistance or that support, either with engulfing candle or with other block. That will help us to point out that hidden support or hidden resistance. But for the meantime, what I use, because this can be clearly seen by everybody, that's why I use this and I use this. Okay. I hope I answer your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Okay, so with this, let's make our introduction. We have a Scholastica with us. Please, Scholastica, you can unmute your mic and tell us where you are joining us from. I'm no longer seeing her. Okay, we have Engineer Sunday. Engineer, you can unmute your mic and tell us where you're joining us from.
Good afternoon. I'm Sunday David. I'm a student from Enugu State University. So I'm here in Aban.
Okay. Wow, that's good. You're welcome. So we have a Chikode Blessed. So Madam Chikode Blessed, can you tell us where we are joining from? Madam Chikode, are you still there?
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon.
My name is Blessed Chikodi.
Okay.
Yes. Good afternoon. Yeah. My name is Blessed Chikodi. I'm joining you from Port Harcourt.
Okay,
Port
PH,
Harcourt.
wow. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Wow. You're welcome. You're highly welcome. Don't worry, very soon we'll visit Port Harcourt. Hope you are going to host us.
Thank you. Definitely.
All right. So we have Madam Ozioma. Ozioma,
Okay.
you're welcome. Can unmute your mic and tell us where you're joining us from.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Ozioma. I'm joining from Lagos.
Wow, Lagos. You are highly welcome. I think Mr. Williams and Madam Chizzy is also joining us from Lagos. And we have also Aderonke also joining.
Wow, that is good.
Okay. All right, so we have CJ Kenzie. CJ Kenzie, where are you joining us from?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm joining from. My name is Kwemeka Chijek. I'm joining from Enugu State. Ababa, precisely.
Wow. Well, you are highly welcome. You're highly welcome. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So we have Neche, St. Peter's. Mr. Neche, you are welcome. Please, can you tell us where you are joining us from? As Mr. Neche is getting ready, we have, okay, Mr. Neche is ready.
Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, you are welcome.
Okay,
I can hear you, sir.
my name is Vijay Dominic. So I'm joining from Enugu.
Precisely.
We are precisely. We are from Enugu.
You got what I said, sir?
We are from Enugu.
I said my name is Vijay Dominic. So I'm joining from Enugu. Thinkers Corner to be precise.
Okay, Thinkers Corner. Okay. You are highly welcome, sir. You are welcome. So all these Enugu people, you people should get ready. We need to run some physical distance too, because my base is in Enugu too.
No problem, sir.
All right. So we have Emanuela. Yes, Emanuela. Please, can you tell us where you're joining us from?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I'm Emmanuel. I'm joining from Anambra, Bagana to be precise.
Wow, Abagan, close to my place.
Are
Very
you
close to
serious?
If you cross Bo Junction, I'm from Nog, Bo Junction. You see, follow there. They go now.
I've been to
So
Nog
you
on
see, you're
several
my sister.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
place.
Okay.
That Catholic church, that is our place.
Wow. That's good.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So we have Hassan. Mr. Hassan, you are welcome.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Azan.
Good afternoon, sir. I guess this Hassan is from Lagos, right? From Lagos, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. I think I know this Hassan. I've had this name before. Hassan, you are welcome.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Mr. William.
Lux Day. Yes, from Mr. William. Yes. I have a Lux Day. I don't know if it's Lux Day. I don't. Please, can you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, good afternoon. What is the name?
Don't worry, it's Samuel, sir.
Okay. Mr. Sam, good afternoon.
I'm joining from Edo State.
Edo State. Wow, that is a very unique one. I've not heard from someone from Edo State. But that is a very unique one. We are highly welcome,
you,
sir. You're highly welcome.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. So all of us, we are highly welcome. And I would like to say that I appreciate all of us and I want us to grow together. So let's get ready for us to grow together, okay? Simply connect to our admin. You can connect to Ella so she can put you through on how to get yourself ready for our trade, because hopefully we want to start that trade next week. We want to start our challenge next week. So please use the next 2 to 3 days to get your account ready. If you cannot get 3 of them ready, get one. Your passcode to that challenge and to our class is what is getting yourself ready. You must have a good, reasonable account so that you will trade. I'll enjoy and love to see those that can fund 300, 400, 500, 1,000, and the case may be, because that will also increase your potential of earning. Okay, so we'll guide you on the volumes you can use if you are using 500 or 1,000, so that you can be able to maximize, and it will help you to trade freely and relax. Your trade will go very smoothly. But if you cannot, do the one you can. Please, I'm not putting a pressure on you. I only want to tell you what the best may look like. But if you cannot, do the one you can. Even if you cannot do to the 3 signing off or getting the 3 accounts ready, do one first. At least when the signal for one comes, you enter. Okay, until you get to have those 3 accounts, so that anyone that comes, you will have the opportunity to enter. Okay. All right. So thank you all for attending. Next thing is, please, our next analysis is tomorrow by 9 p.m. in the evening, 9 p.m. in the night. So we're going to do analysis on our market, both Forex, both the RIV, the boom and crash entities, and also on the world trade soon. So we're going to do analysis so that we'll know the direction of the market for the week, what we're expecting the market to do for the week. Okay. And also we can do question and answer. One thing about our analysis is also help us, you learn from it. You learn from it, not only on the class, you learn from it. Please remember to do all the assignments, do your research, so that we can be on the same page. Okay. So Ella, are you still around? Ella, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please, you can just help us with the last, if there's anything you need to say or speak about, then prayer. You can just round up with a prayer of thanksgiving and schedule to tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Solution.
Actually, sir,
No, thank you.
Ella, please, sorry. Can I chip in something? I want to ask a question, please. Concerning the 3 accounts, somebody that wants to start with one, which one is more advisable to start with?
Anyone you can. Anyone you can. Trade is coming from all of them. Anyone you can. World trade is okay. Hot Forex is about, you can start with the world trade if that will be okay.
That will be okay. That's why I'm asking, because I'm a newbie.
Okay.
Hello.
Start with the world trade. Start with the world
Hello.
trade.
Hello, sir.
I can hear you.
Please, I don't understand the 3 accounts that you're talking about. So I came in late.
Okay, we are talking about our trading accounts, because our trade and signals comes from 3 trading accounts that you can use to do it. We have the world trade. World trade is the synthetics and the pen and games. So we have the flips, we have the FX volumes and the pen and games. Then is the commodity. So you can only find them on world trade. Then we have the boom and crash. You can find them only on the RIV, and also volatilities. You can find them on the RIV. So you need world trade account, you need the RIV account, then you need hot Forex account. Hot Forex is for currencies, for currency pairs and gold. Hot Forex is for currency pairs and gold. So you can have any of these 3, get them ready, so that anytime the analysis are coming out, you have to trade, you must know the one you can trade. So if you see volume 20, volatility 100, volatility 50, volatility 10, you know that where you can place this trade is on your derivative account. And if you see flips 3, flips 2, flip 1, or pen 800 or 600 or FX volume, you know that it is on world trade. But if you see USD card, Euro USD, gold, and the rest of them, you know that that one goes for hot Forex, okay? That one goes for hot Forex. And all this can also be logged in your MT5, okay? Can be logged in your MT5. So that is the 3 accounts we are talking about.
Okay, sir.
All right. So Ella, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Solution. I welcome everyone that was able to make it to the training once again. I'm really surprised at the number, because I was expecting more than this number, but it's okay. With time, I know people will start committing to what they want, because I've seen that people merely make wishful thinking. I want to make money. But when you tell them the sacrifice involved, many people don't like to get it. So for those of you that made sure that you were able to attend this first class. I believe that by the grace of God, if you put in the work, put in the commitment, you're going to grow. I didn't tell you about Mr. Solution. Actually, Mr. Solution grew I saw him grow. So um his analysis, in fact, for as long as I know him, his analysis, when he was saying that he was rating himself 85%, I said he's just trying to be humble, but I've seen that over time, consistently, he has been profitable with God's help. So he has grown in my face, and I know that he is the best person to guide us and lead us on this challenge. So if there is anybody you want to go with you, because the company is always better when it's on convoy. If you are the only person that has the best car in your family or in your community, it's not as sweet as when you have 9 friends that are rich or 10 friends that are wealthy. So it's always sweeter. So if there are your friends, you would want them to, we have a 4-year target. So if there are friends, if there are family members, you would want them to also do it. Engage them. Let's prayerfully work with this 4 years plan, and I believe that God is going to help us. So please commit to it. Do your best. Just know that it is business you're about to do, because I know that people like to give up. When they say $100, you may look at it as something too much, but if you look at it as I am looking for money for my business, your business is something that will put food on your table for the rest of your life. If you take it seriously like that, when there is a will, a way will come out. When there is a will, a way will come out. There will definitely be a way out. So I congratulate us once again, and I would want you to encourage others to join us so that by next week, I'm expecting that we have higher than this number. Do your best to invite. I know you have friends, I know you have neighbors, I know you have family members that you want them to be successful, so that the number of people that will be depending on you when you make it will reduce. Okay, so try your best to encourage people around you to join this challenge. Even if they don't have the money yet, let them start joining the training. Once they understand it, they will look for the money. Money is not in Nigeria. Money is not in Nigeria. When Ponzi come out, people will put millions and they'll start telling you they lost they lost money. But it's still got people that be saying they don't have money for something that is worth it. But when Ponzi come out, they will bring out the money and they will lose it. So this is something that you need to do, and you make sure. Of course, I'm really happy about this couple that are trading, because it means that you have already prepared your children's future. I am happy with you people. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I'm saying is, please, if you're coming next time, don't come alone. It would be good that you succeed alone in your neighborhood, in your family, in your community. Encourage someone to join us, okay? Let's grow together, okay? So that we'll be higher than this number. Then those in Enugu, I heard Mr. Solution talk about physical training. Don't wait for him to be the one to start talking about it. It is you that need it. He's already a trader. With or without us, he's going to make his money. All right. So make it a point of duty. Organize yourself. Get him. He's going to benefit you, because you have the opportunity of being in the same state with him. So that way you're going to have an edge over the people that are far away. I wish I'm still in Enugu. It would have been okay. In fact, I would have made sure that we meet soonest. So thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Solution. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you giving this training for free, because a lot of people will not do it. Of course, a lot of people won't be able to do it. There was when I told you people that I was trying to get someone to teach us. I know how much the person was calling, and at the end of the day, by the grace of God, Mr. Solution decided to give back to the society. He decided to give back to the society as the Lord has blessed him. So let's take advantage of this opportunity and grow. As we are growing, let us grow our account fast. So I don't know if there is anybody that has
sorry to sorry to short you short. When it comes to this training, please don't say because it's a free training and take it for granted. To be honest with you, if you don't take it serious, I'll be offended. And my offense will not be to do anything bad or anything like we take it personal. No, my offense will be that I will discover that that is not what you're willing to do. You are willing to do, and we will feel sorry to lose you, but you need to be serious about it. So it's not something that you can say sorry, we'll say okay, no problem, because whatever action you put in communicates what you want. So if you put on serious action, is already communicating. Your sorry is not going to communicate. What communicates is your action. So we are going to know those that are serious. Many are called, but few are chosen. I will tell you, even if it's 1,000 or 2 million people that join this, so many people will drop out. So many people will shortlist some people if they are not serious. So we want to see serious people who are willing to ride this with us, because everybody may not have the same destination. But if we are on the same page and have the same destination, so that in the next 4 years, we will have $1 million account in all these accounts we are creating, then we'll be on the same page and work together to get there. And this training you are seeing is not a cheap training. I'll repeat it, it's not a cheap training. Okay, somebody was chatting me yesterday, and I told him that my training is $500. I did not bargain it. I did not bargain it. Training is 500, though it's a private class, but it's $500. Tell him he did not bargain it. There is no bargaining. Okay, and the training I'm giving, if you can get it anywhere, if you get it anywhere below 1,000, I have my student that is teaching people with $1,000. If you don't want to pay, he will not teach you. It's my student, and I told him, Cosway, what happened? He said, that people doesn't value things. That what is given is more than what they will learn from Oyibo people 5,000. And some will learn, pay 5,000 and finish to learn. They could not. My mentor, before you come into his training, then you will pay $5,000. If you don't like, you leave it. That is why the kind of people you see in his mentorship is people that know the words of what is given. They might be few, but they're worth it. You understand? So when you see this kind of training, don't think that it is a free training. There are some secrets I will reveal to you here that even if you like pay $10,000 to someone, you may not learn it from the person. I have been somebody that doesn't like to give something free. I would like you to make some commitment. But I see a way of agreeing with Ella to give her this free. So don't take it for granted. Please, it's very, very important. Don't take it for granted. Make sure you are very serious, because if there is no seriousness on this, I will lock up. That is me, because I don't want to put in much effort and I will not get results. No, I want to make sure that what I'm putting effort, that I will be able to get results. It's because of this I'm employing some people that help me to do one or two, to be doing one or two things, so that I'll have my time for this, because my whole day and activities has taken it up. 24 hours is not equal to a day. So what does it mean? It means that it's not even enough. 24 hours is not enough. Before you know it, you don't finish. So I won't be putting this time and you will not take it serious. It's not going to be encouraging. My joy will be that you will take it serious, grow, and achieve success through this, because I know it will definitely pay you. Please don't take it for granted. Encourage yourself to be committed to this and invite more people. Let them be serious. I promise you, if we ride this very well, all of us in the nearest future will be very, very financially free. Our problem will not be how to make money, but how to spend the money. Okay, so please have this in mind. I have an intention to travel abroad with a lot of people. because I want groups that are wealthy people to surround me, especially in the forex industry. Those that has their portfolio being grown up, get it up. So you can afford the time to enjoy your money and you can have the money to enjoy your time. So this is what I call financial freedom. So I believe that if you really want, maybe you are making cool money. Maybe they are paying you $500, 500,000 a month. Cool, 1 billion. Maybe your earning or your business is doing well, but it will do more well if you make more, especially when you make in this industry. So let it worth your time. Be focused on this. Commit yourself to this because it determines you to commit intentionally and have a discipline so that all these things will produce results. Thank you very much. Ella, back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, please let us be serious. So I beg of you. Let us be serious. Don't mind that I'm laughing. For somebody to wake up by 4 a.m. to give us analysis, it means that he has given his time. So it will be so bad that it is not you that will not be serious. I know that just like we said, there's no forex trader that is good that will take less than $500 from you to teach you. There's no forex trader that will do that. That is good. So let's make use of this opportunity wisely, and by the grace of God, God is going to help us. So in the next
Okay, ma.
5 minutes, let us thank the Lord. Does someone want to say
I want to say
something?
yes, ma. Are you hearing me, ma?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. I don't know if you heard when I was doing introduction because my network was troubling me. So I don't know if people
Is it
heard me.
funny?
Um, yes, I want
Yes,
to
we
personally thank you
heard
for
you.
ma.
You say you're Dominic Obi, you stay in Thinker's Corner.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. I didn't join the class on time. My sister is doing traditional marriage today. Has been going around, so I didn't join the class on time. So I want to apologize personally for not attending the class on time. And again, I also want to thank you for introducing me to this wonderful opportunity. I promise I will not fail you, ma. Thank you very much.
Highly welcome,
Thank you. So
Mr.
for those
David.
of us that so let us use this opportunity as the bull run is still doing anyhow, okay? So the good thing about Forex is that we are not waiting for any bull run. Every day is an opportunity. Every day. Forex is just like the mercies of God that are new every morning. So this
Yeah.
one every morning you have a yes. So let us use the next 5 minutes to thank the Lord, appreciate Him for this wonderful opportunity He has brought our way. The truth is that a lot of people have not seen this opportunity and they won't see this opportunity. For the Lord to bring you in contact with this, it means He loves you. It means He loves me. It means He wants us to grow. There's a stage He's taking us, the stage where we are going to become kingdom financiers, because it is the Lord's wish that we all prosper and be in good health. And how can we prosper and be in good health if you don't have money? So let us thank Him. Let us appreciate Him. Thank Him in your understanding. Thank Him in the spirit. However you can thank the Lord.
Father, we
Appreciate
thank
Him.
worship you for
Him.
we give
Let us
you all the
appreciate the
praise, we
Lord.
give you all the worship.
Let us appreciate
Thank you
Him.
for what this
Thank Him for
wonderful meeting.
thank Him for those that
To
you
what you
can
have done
hear. You
to
don't
us.
have
Give you
eye
all the
problem.
worship. Amen.
You're not having stomach ache. You're not in the hospital. You're not in the mortuary. You're not in the mental
Thank you for
home.
your grace. Father, will give you all the praise.
And thank Him, Lord. I worship you, Lord. I appreciate you.
Jesus'
Thank you,
name.
Jesus.
Father, thank
Keeping
you.
my health intact. Thank you. My liver is failing. Thank you. My kidney is not failing. Thank you. In authority from
Thank you.